Good morning.
Morning.
We're having our morning coffee and oatmeal with protein powder in it. Give us some energy. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. The sky is blue. The sun is shining. We had a good night's rest, sort of. We were on a very slight hill.
Which doesn't seem like it would matter, but when everything's nylon, it does.
Yeah, you slide everywhere. So, and we've had the experience of sliding downward before, but this time we were sliding to the side. It wasn't too bad. It was just, we had to keep adjusting. But we both slept well. You can tell, my baggy eyes.
Yeah. We slept about 12 hours, I think.
Yeah, we're both stiff as a poker this morning after our 10.4 day yesterday. Hopefully we'll loosen up on the trail once we start hiking.
Feel more rested, though.
Yeah. So today's plan is, since we are ahead of the game, we're going to do 7.5 miles today, but if we feel like pushing a few more miles to get to the shelter instead of the campsite, we will do that, but I don't know. We may be ready to quit at 7.5 after yesterday. So, sounds very, not like very many miles if you're a through hiker and you have your trail legs, but we don't have our trail legs. My trail legs left about 6 miles ago. So anyway, we're gonna finish breakfast and have our coffee, and then we have inside of our tent mostly all packed up. We just have to pack a few more things and take the tent down, and then we'll be ready to go. We're just sort of taking it slow this morning. All right, see you up the trail.
Bye.
Bye. Well, here's where we stayed last night, Camp Moore Creek. That's where we had our tent set up. Leave no trace. There's nothing there. All right.
Morning.
Good morning. We've had our breakfast and coffee, packed up camp, and we're getting ready to hit the trail. It is, what time is it?
9:29.
Ooh, a little late start, but we were planning on that anyway. So, all right, here we go. Little creek beds. It's where people get their water, right here by the camp. And up the hill we go. Now that I can breathe and it's a flat spot, I figured I'd show the trail. I know, Becky, you said it all looks the same. But when you're hiking it, it's not. It's beautiful. I'm looking at the trail, so hopefully I got the trail in the view of the camera, because I'm not looking at my phone. All right, let me stop. We're up here at the ridge.
Yeah, we are.
The seahorse ahead. See the seahorse? We're heading that way. Let's go say hi to the seahorse. cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's only in a mile though, but we might be ready to stop after all these mountains we gotta, mountains and hills we gotta climb. Doesn't that look like a cow? The things you see in nature. Well, we made it to Seiler Bald, but if you want to see the view, you got to climb up there. No thank you, we've been climbing all morning. So we're gonna keep going north that way. Try and find that picnic spot that we saw on Far Out. That's the way to go to Seiler Bald Shelter. If you were going southbound. All right. Finally going downhill. We just spent all morning going up, 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 up. Now we have 1.6 miles to go down, and we're gonna have a picnic, or eat lunch at the picnic area down there. But you know, things that go down must go back up. So we'll be going back up after lunch. Ooh. This was supposed to be a piped spring, but it's apparently not anymore. So Kevin is currently digging out a hole to get the water to puddle, so we can scoop it with a cup and put it in our bag. We were hoping for the piped spring. And I dug this little hole right here. I'll work on this hole while he works on that hole. Here's my puddle I dug out of these rocks.
I got mine from up there by the bank.
So I'm pouring the cup into my...
Well, anybody would want to drink that.
Yeah. Full of all kinds of...
Mine looks a little bit cleaner.
all kinds of minerals in there.
Vitamins.
Okay. Now we take the dirty water. Oh, where's my filter? Let me get my filter first.
It'll look better already, right? Look how clean it is.
Yeah, it
Changing
does.
from this, takes out everything. Dirt, poop, giardia.
So you got the flow here. So you screw your bottle on to where the flow is going downward into your bottle. And then hook it to the top of the C-Knock bottle. Turn it upside down and let her do its job. There's Kevin's clean water. And here's mine. Went from brown to clear.
you enjoy your lunch?
I did, and we had company.
We were having lunch right there. We just put out our mat and sat down there. And we noticed right over here, there's yellow jackets going in and out of a nest right there. You can
About 6 feet from us.
You can see them going in and out there. They're not angry.
We didn't bother them.
We were about 6 feet from them. Sure glad we chose that step.
And not that
and
step.
not that step. Good to have lunch with you boys. Glad you weren't angry.
Whew. We're beat, or I am.
I think my, yeah.
We have about 1,000-foot climb. It's 11.8% grade. And we have about 1.5 miles left to go. It doesn't look like it's going uphill, but it is. It looks flat on the phone. Actually, right here is not too bad. It just leveled out. So it is pretty flat now. But just came up a steep hill. Blaze. That means there's a junction coming up. Going into the tunnel. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Believe it or not, it's uphill. But this tunnel is so cool and it's so long. Been going in this tunnel for a while now. I just came out of there to a little junction road. But we're going back up. There's Kevin behind the tree. We found home for the night. Right here in this little grassy patch. And then there's some fire pit and ring over there, which we won't have a fire, but we're gonna stay here. I think our other spot was 0.3 from here, but this looks like a good spot, so we're gonna stay.
Probably.
Well, that was easy.
Well,
We got the bags tied.
yeah, I got it.
You want me to hold that, or what do you want me to hold?
No.
Huh?
I'm going to.
We've already tried to hang it on 2 other branches and they broke. So this is the only one left to hang it on. It's not the best one. Not too close to the limb.
Like it?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, it's coming down.
Huh?
There you go. Cause that's a good limb, because the bear would be too heavy to get out on that limb if there were a bear to come. All right, good job. Here's the trail, and look at the spot we found. Right off the trail. It's on a nice little grassy patch. We were supposed to go another 0.3 miles up, but we saw this and thought it would be perfect. So here we are for the night. See the grass? It's like that long, looks like onion grass, but it doesn't smell like onions. And then inside, we're all set up. There's where I lay. And there's where Kevin lays. And then we have our backpacks in the middle to kind of lean on.
Hello. This is day.
Have you met his face?
He's met my nose. This is day 3.
Day 2
Day
on the
2.
trail.
Day 2 evening. Today we went from the little campsite by the stream, and we did 7.5 miles.
Yeah.
In about 7 hours, but the elevation change was about 3,000 feet.
Yeah, it was hard.
So it was
straight up.
pretty straight up, and we ended up here tonight at 5,500 feet on top of this beautiful mountain here, and beautiful campground, and beautiful evening. It's
We had what did we have? We had pesto chicken pasta for dinner,
mm-hmm.
and
ramen
and a cup of coffee.
Cup of decaf coffee with chocolate creamer, and we're all set up. We're comfortable. We're sleeping flat tonight. Last night we were a little bit of an angle. Mm-hmm. Never a good thing with all the nylon.
Kept sliding.
So we're all set up here, and we're ready to get started tomorrow. And I think we're going to try and do at least 7 or 8 miles tomorrow.
Tomorrow was supposed to be 10.4, but since we did 10.4 miles the first day, we were able to pass our goal for today, so we should be able to shorten that 10 miles tomorrow to hopefully 7 or so.
So we're a little ahead of schedule, so we're just gonna keep on that, and we won't have any days any longer than 7 or 8 miles. And we met some nice people today. We met Blind and Badass. We met, we didn't ask that other guy's name.
Oh, no,
but there was another nice man that came by here. But anyway, we met Lovely and the Tramps.
Family. 3 little boys. They've done almost all 2,200 miles of the AT, except they still have about 800 miles. Or little kids.
Yep. Some nice people out there. We had a nice day. It was sunny all day and just really nice. So we look forward to tomorrow. And we'll check in with you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.